This is Jamie, and today is a special review. Today I'm going to be reviewing one of the most 5-year anticipated book, Batman 3 Jokers, #1. And because I am so excited from reading this book, I went and read the other two books, and I'm hoping to review those two. Batgirl 48, the tie-in to Joker War, and Teen Titans Annual 2. I read those and I'm super pumped, so let's dive in. I'm going to be reviewing Joker War as a book, a spoiler free at first, and then at the end of the video, I will dive into the spoilers. So let's get on with it. First things first, when you open the book, this is beautiful art. Like all comic books that I've read have beautiful art, and you stare at the page just admiring the art, but this is just another level. It's amazing. It's just that Batman style that I reminded of from The Killing Joke. And one other thing that I like in this book is in the Batcave, there's like a setup of some of his rogues, statues of them wearing the outfit they wore when they originally fought Batman, originally appeared in the books. That is, that's always, that was so cool. If we ever get to explore the Batcave again, I want to see that. Anyway, we also see that Batman's using his yellow and black insignia that he wears on his chest. I love that insignia. Back when I used to collect the Batman toys, that was the insignia he always had. Back in the Tim Burton era and Batman the Animated Series, we see a shot of all the scars that he got over his long Batman career, and this part is some of my favorite panels. We see him getting stabbed by the Penguin, scars caused by that, back broken by Bane, burnt by the Riddler's cane, scratched by Catwoman, bitten by Killer Croc, stabbed with a pitchfork by the Scarecrow, and more than often, some injury that was caused by a fight with the Joker. And we also get to see some flashbacks. And I think the wonderful thing about these flashbacks is just like in The Killing Joke, the flashbacks themselves are in black and white, and everything is in black and white except for the color red, which is red, and it's pretty ominous look. We also see what Barbara and Jason are up to, as they hear reports of different crimes committed by the Joker as Batman. 3 different crimes, 3 different times, same time, 3 different crimes, 3 different Jokers, and that's what kicks the plot into gear. We actually get to see some good callbacks to The Killing Joke and Death in the Family, and this turns out to be a legit murder mystery. One thing I could say about the Red Hood is he is more ruthless than I remember reading him than ever before, and it's good to see again. We actually get to see all the Jokers, and the best thing about this is that each of the Jokers are designed distinctly. Like, they all look like the Joker, same artist, same style, but there's something about them that makes them look different. Like, one noticeable thing is the original Joker. There are 3 different Jokers. The criminal Joker, the one that Batman fought earlier in his career, looks exactly like he came out of the 1940s page and stepped into the world in this comic, stepped into the same art style. Then there's comedian Joker. This is the Joker that shot Barbara. And for those who don't know, Joker shot Barbara, ending her Batgirl career temporarily because she got an implant in her back that helped her walk again. Now she can run again. Anyway, we also have, that's the comedian Joker, and we also have the clown Joker, more in line with the Silver Age, with all the flair, the gadgets, the persona that he used in the 60s, 50s, 70s. And this is the Joker that shot Jason Todd. And I think of all the Jokers, I think my favorite look is the comedian. It looks a lot like the Joker from The Killing Joke. It is the Joker from The Killing Joke because it's the one that shot Batgirl. But I always loved his hair in that book. I always will, and I always did. And so we move on. They're hatching the scheme. We get to see a very scary looking panel that involves some fish and a shark, and the surprise return of a certain somebody that I will talk about in the spoiler section. But yes, we get some ruthless throwdowns, some blood, major revelation, and a major event happening at the end of the comic, which I will talk about. I will talk about later. So, if you want to read the book, you have to go read it right now. I give it a 10 out of 10. Highly recommended. Read it right now. Go get it. This is one of my favorite books, one of the most anticipated books since 5 years, 3 Jokers. And now we move on to the Teen Titans book. This is Teen Titans Annual number 2, and it is written by Robbie Thompson, penciled by Eduardo Pansica, inked by Julio Ferreira, and colored by Marcelo Malevo, and lettered by Rob Lay. Now, this book is a non-stop action fest. It has it all. Action, drama, a little bit of romance. We'll dive in. We open in a little backstory about Teen Titans, how we got here. Pretty much Robin started a team of Teen Titans to help him on his own quest to pacify crime, which he sees his way of dealing with stuff is way different from Batman. And eventually the other teammates found out that he was locking criminals up and kind of messing with their mind to keep them out. They didn't agree with that, and now they had a major fallout with Robin. He tried to kill the villain who actually nearly killed Dick Grayson, Nightwing, and now they're trying to stop him. He's killed again, and he's killed one of their main villains, Brother Blood, and now he's trying to off Deathstroke. So we dive in, and we see him have a flashback of Alfred, who was killed during the City of Bane. His neck got snapped by Robin. His neck got snapped by Bane, and that affected Robin and his step over the edge, along with Dick getting maimed with a shot. And he's confronted by Batman, who has a apparent authority to tell the Teen Titans that they're done, they're through. Well, Damian kind of stands his ground and says, no, we're not. We're doing stuff way better than you, and we're not going to take it. Well, the Titans are actually here to stop Robin, so it's actually a bit awkward as he kind of dismisses the Titans and Batman as weak. And then they're attacked by Deathstroke, who Red Arrow thought she had killed with one of her stray arrows. Well, she kind of feels better now that he didn't die, and we get to see them go after it. A little note. Oh yes, Deathstroke looks amazing in this panel. A little note too is that at the beginning of this comic run, Red Arrow and Wallace West, the new Kid Flash, the one that works with Damian, the older one is the redhead that works with Dick. They're related, by the way. They couldn't stand each other, but now they couldn't stand each other at first, and now they are very close. I think they've grown very close. We move on, and we get some good action in this book. Robin's fighting Deathstroke in a no-holds-barred. Revealed that Damian is his favorite Robin. That's gonna hurt Dick's feelings. And then the other Titans come in, and this fight is wild. The Titans are trying to stop Robin from killing Deathstroke, but also trying to stop Deathstroke from killing Robin. Deathstroke is trying to kill them all. Robin is trying to kill Deathstroke while getting the other Titans out of the way. Robin actually ends up getting the upper hand against Deathstroke and nearly kills him, but Red Arrow stops him and gets injured for her troubles. And that's when Batman comes in, and confronts Robin and lets Robin wail on him to kind of release his anger, but it doesn't work because it just makes Robin angrier. He rips off the symbol and says he's not Robin anymore, and we'll find out what's going on next. And this has been a great run of Teen Titans. I think this has been one of my favorite series from Rebirth. One of them. Batman's still up there, but I'm gonna. This is being canceled in October, I believe, and I am gonna be so sad. Well, I give this a 9 out of 10. This was really good. I can't wait for the next issue, and I can't wait to see what happens to these characters next time. And eagerly await. This is highly recommended. I highly recommend the read. And so, at the 11-minute mark, we dive into Batgirl. This book still retains the same team as the last one, I believe. If it's Cecil Castellucci, arted by Riley Rodriguez, colored by Jordi Belair, and lettered by And World Design. And the art style in this book is very, very unique. It suits Barbara very much. And so when we dive in the book, she's having little flashbacks of growing up with James Gordon Jr., who actually grew up to be a psychopath, but he's trying to run the straight and narrow. Gordon is also recovering from being infected by the Batman Who Laughs as one of his lieutenants. And Barbara's not in a good place to talk to either of them right now, but she has to take what help she can get from James Gordon Jr. because Joker is attacking the city and has taken control of Wayne Tech. So what else? What are you going to do? Try but lean on your psychopathic brother. Meanwhile, we see a girl who looks just like Barbara getting snatched as Barbara tries to recover the implant for her back that allows her to walk that she tore out when the Joker was taking control of her legs. Anyway, she calls up Luke Fox. Luke Fox is the son of Lucius Fox, Batman's engineer at Wayne Tech, who helps him build all his awesome toys. Back in New 52, they dated. He and Barbara dated. And here's a little teaser for Catwoman 25, which is going to happen as a Joker War tie-in. I don't remember if they, apparently here they broke up, but happened off screen. They're still friends, and he helps her build a new implant. He helps her build a new implant to help her walk again, tells her not to tear it out again, and it's kind of nice to see him step in. He's Batwing, by the way. He is one of Batman's partners, and he's also Lucius Fox's son. And we know what's going on at Wayne Tech with Lucius Fox, so it's nice to see him step into the story now. Can't wait to see what else he has. So he helps Barbara walk again. She's taken off to be Batgirl now. She can run as Batgirl, and she finds that there was a girl murdered that looked just like her and was dressed as Batgirl too. Also, note Harvey Bullock, after the events of The Infected, where Gordon was infected by the Batman Who Laughs, Harvey Bullock is now the commissioner. So that's neat. Now this book is highly recommended. Good Joker War tie-in. It's highly recommended. It's different style from what we're used to in Joker War. I think Nightwing's a lot more in line with the main book, even though kinda, but it's more in line with it. Has more appearances by the Joker, but this is a fantastic piece. If you're interested in what Barbara's going through, and I was, now I am very interested in what's going on in Batgirl. Can't wait to read what happens next, and I give this also a 9 out of 10. Highly recommended. Highly recommended all the books. Now, let's switch gears to spoiler talk in Joker 3 Jokers. First of all, let's dissect that big stinger at the end. Or we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. This is a murder mystery, and we just can't wait to see how this folds out. But the surprise appearance is from one of Joker's original sidekicks, debuted back in 1966, a little guy called Gags. And if you haven't noticed, he is a lot of his henchmen are named Biff, Pow, and Bang, or Biff, Pow, and Bam, and kind of like the old '66 show where they would those little signs would come up, the Biff, Bam, Pow signs. Well, nice '66 Easter egg, and Gags actually ends up getting eaten by the Joker. Not the Joker, that Joker shark. Kind of ruthless. I can't believe Batman and Jason Todd kind of made it happen. I can't believe Batman let him get away with it. Speaking of Jason, what else is revealed? They toward the end they capture the clown, the Silver Age version of the Joker, the one that shot Jason Todd, and kind Joker kind of baits him. And so one thing that he does is he reveals that as he was beating him senseless with that crowbar, Jason begged for his life and said he'll be your Robin, he'll be Joker's Robin, and Joker says, "Yes, you have become my Robin. You're shooting up people, making life miserable for Batman," and it was that got to Jason, got to him really good. He also said that he had no intention of killing him. If you didn't know, the crowbar didn't actually kill Jason. It was the explosion, and might as well. We all thought Batman would make it in time to get Jason out of that explosion, the explosion that killed him. But apparently, Joker counted on that too, and that was something. Joker just loves causing misery. He makes a lot of jokes about Joker being worm food, about Robin being worm food. He makes a joke about Robin's eating worms, and then jokes that the worms ate him. That's kind of funny to me. I don't know why. It's dark, but it's funny. Towards the end of the book, the true shocker was Jason ends up killing this Joker. Shoots him in the head. Batgirl throws a batarang to try to stop him. She misses. Jason notes that when's the last time she ever missed, because she kind of wanted this to happen. She kind of storms off. She gets mad, and this is wow. What a way to start this series. And I mean, this is a big book. It's I believe 48 big pages, and this is not a small book, but this is a third of the event is already covered. I have to wait till the end of September for the next book, and I think mid-October for the final book. But I'm looking forward to it. I just can't wait. They gave me a little Joker card at the end of the book, a Joker Batman card, and I kind of want to leave it there, but on the other hand, I am so curious because if you poke it out, it'll have eyes on the very last panel. I kind of want to see, but I kind of don't want to see because I don't want to ruin it. This is a great series, and I can't wait to see the next. These are really great books, and I already graded Joker War 10 out of 10, Titans 9, Batgirl 9. They're really good books. I highly recommend them, and spend your hard-earned cash to read these books, or wait for them to go on sale. Either or, you should wait for the trade paperback of Joker War, the complete collection, and the 3 Jokers, and Teen Titans Annual. I'm so sad. Teen Titans Teen Titans is getting canceled, as well as Justice League Odyssey and a lot of other books. But hopefully they will be replaced and not just, I don't know. Oh man, that's just upsetting. Well, anyway, we will catch you later. Thank you for watching, and